Hi everyone, welcome to Vinyasa Yoga. My name is Emma and I'm really excited to be moving and breathing and practicing with you today. Today we'll be doing a pretty balanced practice. I won't cue any specific breaths, but it's never a bad idea to have blocks and a blanket around just in case. And this is your time, this is your practice, so feel free to modify, adjust, turn things up, turn things down based on what you and your body need today. So we're going to get started in a child's pose. So make your way onto your mat, big toes together, knees wide, and let yourself settle in here. You might take your time shifting your weight side to side. You might slowly then begin to rest your arms on the mat, walking them away from your hips. Maybe you're still shifting, maybe you're beginning to settle into stillness, letting your forehead rest towards or on the mat. When you arrive in your version of child's pose, take a big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, big breath in and out. Feel yourself in your body. Feel your breath moving through your body. Maybe you even become aware of the room around you. You don't need to open your eyes or look around, but even just imagining your surroundings, the environment you're in, helping that ground you into the present moment. Continue to breathe deeply. Settling into your body, into your practice. Notice your front body expanding towards the ground, maybe pressing against your thighs, creating a little length through your side bodies with each inhale. Feel your back lifting up to the sky as you fill yourself with breath. And everything gently release towards center with your exhale. Big full inhale. Long, deep exhale. With your next inhale, walk your fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Ground through your left hip and reach through your left fingers. Try to keep your shoulders on the same plane. Finding stretch into your left side body. Inhale your way back to center and then walk your fingertips over to the left any amount. Ground through your right hip, reach through your right fingers, bring that stretch to your right side. Inhale back to center. Gently rise up. Bring your knees under your hips, wrists under shoulders, setting up for a tabletop pose. Inhale your right leg up and off the mat. Find length from your heel to your crown. Beautiful. And then rest your right toes on the mat. Spin 90 degrees on your left knee. Open to the side. Right fingertips reach tall. Maybe right fingertips reach long overhead. Again, inviting length into your right side. With your next inhale, spin your ribs up to the sky, any amount, opening through the heart. And exhale, curl forward, plant your right hand. Spin on your left knee back to the front of your mat. Inhale, right knee or right leg again. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to extend through your right leg, length. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, and pause. Squeeze your heel towards your glutes, your knee up towards your chest. Big inhale. Exhale to release. Move to the other side. First, find your tabletop position. Draw belly button to spine, press through the pads of each finger. Draw your low ribs up. Then left leg extends back behind you. Find a length. Pausing and then releasing. Left toes to the mat. Spin 90 degrees on your right knee. Open your left arm up to the sky. Beautiful. You might stay right where you are, or release that top arm up overhead, reaching long. Breathe into your left side body, but don't let your right side collapse. Continue to find a little length there as well. With your next inhale, spin your heart to the sky. Exhale, curl forward. Left hand plants, spin back to your mat, and then lift left knee or left leg up. Exhale, curl knee to nose. Inhale to extend. Exhale, curl knee to nose. Last time, inhale to extend. Exhale, curl knee to nose and pause. Squeeze in here, really engage through your core. Draw heel to glutes, knee to nose. One more big breath in. And exhale to release. Beautiful. Back to tabletop. Find some cat-cows here. So inhaling, drop your belly. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back body. Gaze up. And exhale. Press the ground away, tuck your tail, space between the shoulder blades. Option to move through your cat-cows just like this, at any pace, and pausing where it feels good. Or you might add some additional movement, maybe swaying your hips side to side, drawing some circles with your rib cage, letting yourself explore. Let this movement be intuitive. Doesn't have to be traditional cat-cow if that's not what you're in the mood for today. Take about 2 or 3 more breaths. And meet back in table. Spread your fingertips wide. Ground through the pad of each finger. And then press the tops of your feet into the mat actively. Draw your low belly up and in, and press through your feet so much that your knees lift off the mat any amount. Connect with your breath. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees meet the mat. Turn your wrists so your fingers either face out to the long edge of your mat or back in towards your knees. Draw on your low belly, engage your core so you're lifting some of the weight out of your wrists. And then gently shift your weight forward and back or in little circles. Nice job. Feel some opening happening in your forearm. And then wherever you are, flip your hands so your palms face the sky, back of the hands meet the mat. Gently shift your weight forward and back, keeping weight out of your wrists. So really engaging through your core so you're not dumping a ton of pressure onto your wrists here, just helping to stretch. Perfect. Hands meet the mat again, and we'll inhale to shift forward, shoulders slightly over wrists. Find your cow shape, dropping your belly towards the mat, and then tuck your elbows in close. Lower chest and chin, Ashtanga. Inhale to slide forward. Find a back bend. Elbows drawing together, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, press back. Option for child's pose, or move to your first down dog. If you're in child's pose, take 1 or 2 more breaths. And then transition your way to down dog. Palms spread wide, hands about shoulder width distance. Feet about hip width distance, press your hips to the sky. Maybe you're pedaling out your feet here. Maybe you're shifting your hips up towards the sky one at a time. Wherever you are, draw belly button to spine and invite some length into your low back and hamstrings by sending your sits bones to the sky. With your next inhale, gaze forward between your hands, come to the ball mounts of your feet. Exhale, arrive at the top of your mat in a forward fold. Inhale, press your thigh bones back, find a half lift, long spine. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a big breath in, big sigh out. Inhale, arms reach out and up and interlace your hands, flipping your palms to face the sky. Inhale for length, exhale, arc to the right. Ground through your left foot, reaching through your left side. Inhale to center. Exhale, arch to the left. Rooting through your right foot, pressing your right hips out, or your hips out to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back to plank pose. Knees can be lifted or lowered. We'll take a couple different versions of a vinyasa, giving you options to use throughout practice today. So you can always take that first version that we did, moving onto your knees, finding your back bend and then lowering. Alternatively, you can inhale to shift forward. From knees or toes, exhale to lower all the way to your belly. Keep your elbows tucked in close. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, down dog. Flip your toes, move through reverse push-up or reverse tabletop to arrive in your down dog. 3 breaths here. Maybe you're still moving, maybe you're settling into stillness. Inhale, gaze forward, knees bend. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise to stand, arms sweep out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sun salute A, or Surya Namaskar A. We'll do another round of that option for any version that feels good to you. Inhale to reach out and up. Maybe you catch a little back bend here, lifting your heart to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms plant, step back to your plank pose. Again, knees lifted or lowered. Option to take one of the 2 versions that we just did, or you can inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower to the height of your elbows. Inhale, up dog. Press through your palms, keep your thighs lifted. Make your way to down dog. So any of these options, or cat-cow or child's pose, are always good choices. You can move through these at any point in practice today. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, arrive at the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms sweep wide, and hands meet at heart center. Beautiful. One more time, sun salute A. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale to fold forward. Move with your breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands plant. Step back. Lower down any amount. Inhale for your back bend. We meet in down dog. In down dog, inhale to float your right leg up. Take a bend in your knee, open your hip. Send your right heel towards your glutes. Exhale, square your hip to your mat. Sweep your right leg forward, plant it between your hands. Warrior 2, ground through your left heel. Inhale to spin open. Take a moment to settle in. Take a peek down at your feet. We're looking for heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Press your right knee to the right in space. Lift through the crown of your head and out of your hips. Extend your arms. Beautiful. You might flip your palms to face the sky. Maybe make fists with your hands, rolling them in towards your body, and then extending out. Engage through your legs. Breath is smooth. Find your warrior 2 and shift forward a few inches in space, reaching towards the top of your mat. Then shift back a few inches in space, reaching towards the back of your mat. Explore this subtle movement. The next time you're shifting forward, make your way to extended side angle by releasing your right fingers to the mat or right forearm to your thigh. Open left fingertips up to the sky or sweep them up and overhead. Shoulders away from the ears, squeeze your legs together, and engage your core, taking a little bit of weight out of your fingertips or your arms. One more big breath here. Big exhale here. And inhale, cartwheel your arms back. Reverse your warrior. Keep that bend in your right leg as you reach your right fingers up and back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands around your front foot. Ground firmly through your left palm. Step your right foot back either halfway or all the way back as you rotate to the outer edge of your left foot, coming to a plank pose, side plank. So again, your right foot can be halfway up your mat, providing a little extra support. Maybe it's stacked in front of your left foot. Maybe it's on top of your left foot or lifted into the air. Wherever you are, send your hips a little higher. And then exhale, right hand to the mat, plank pose. Your version of Vinyasa. Also, always an option to come to seated rest or to child's pose. Keeping in mind no pose is better or worse than any other pose. It's all about what your body needs. Wherever you are, we'll meet in our down dog. From here, right or left leg inhales up and back. Bend through your left knee, stack your hips. With your exhale, sweep your left foot forward. Warrior 2, ground your right heel. When you're ready, cartwheel open. Engage your inner leg line by zipping your legs together and lift up and out of your ribs as you sink a little deeper into your front knee. Maybe palms flip. So you make some fists, curling In and out. And then return to your warrior two arms. Begin to shift forward and back in space. Core is engaged, but brow and jaw are soft. The next time you shift forward, make your way to extended side angle. Left fingertips down towards the mat or a block, or resting on your left thigh. Right fingertips reach to the sky or sweep overhead, palm to the ground. Engage through your core to take a little weight out of your left hand. With your next inhale, reverse your warrior. Left fingertips up and back. And exhale. Cartwheel your hands down around your front foot. Root through your right palm as you move to side plank. Foot might walk halfway up or come all the way to a side plank pose. Wherever you are, soften where you can. And lift your hips a little higher. Nice job. Big breath in. Exhale, plank pose, left hand plants. Make your way through Vinyasa. Maybe that's a child's pose, maybe that's a seated rest. No wrong choices. Honor your body and your practice, knowing when to slow down and when to step up and challenge yourself. We'll all meet in our down dog. Taking 3 breaths here. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward, left knee meets the mat. Inhale to sweep your fingertips out and up. Low lunge. Inhale, maybe invite a back bend here, engaging through your core as you lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, hands plant around your front foot. Tuck your left toes and sweep your right leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, pause. Extend your right leg. So the outside of your right foot is on the mat to the left, or off the mat to the left side. Inhale, lift your hips, open up. Left arm reaches to the sky, fallen triangle. One more breath here. Exhale, lower your hips to the mat. Left arm can reach back behind you. Inhale to lift through your heart. Exhale to rotate onto your sits bones. So you're in a wide-legged forward fold facing the back edge of your mat. Take in your surroundings, whatever it is you see when you switch perspectives. And then option to scoot yourself forward a little bit, widening your legs any amount. You might stay here, palms behind you, inhaling to lift through your heart, lengthen through your spine. This is perfect. If you'd like a little bit more, you can bring your hands in front of you, keeping that length in your low back. Maybe you walk forward any amount. Finding where you are, begin to come back to center. Inhale your right arm up and back behind you, pressing your palm into the mat. Maybe narrow your legs slightly as you lift your hips, reaching left fingertip up to the sky. Big opener. Exhale, curl forward, right or left hand plants alongside right. Sweep your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, optional vinyasa. Maybe you shift forward, maybe it's a three-legged vinyasa or one-legged vinyasa. Finding the back bend that feels best to you. Making your way to down dog. You might take a couple of cat-cows on your way there. You might take a few breaths of rest. Meeting in down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot forward, right knee meets the mat. Inhale, arms up overhead. Invite opening and spaciousness into your front body and softness through your shoulders and jaw. Stay with your breath and maybe find a back bend. Exhale, hands plant. Tuck the toes of your right foot. Sweep your left leg back, three-legged dog. Inhale, left knee to nose. Send your left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, left knee back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, pause. Extend your left leg, coming to the outside edge of your foot. Open up to fallen triangle. Right fingertips reach towards the sky. Lift your hips. With your at the back of the mat, so you lift through your heart, and then rotate onto your sits bones. So facing again the back of the room. Maybe you scoot yourself forward to widen your legs, maybe not. Again, find your version of a fold. Maybe hands are behind you, providing lift and support, that's perfect. Maybe hands are in front of you, walking forward any amount. 3 or 4 breaths right here. If you walked your hands forward, begin to send them back towards your hips. And we'll inhale our left arm up and over, planting behind our bodies. Inhale, lift your hips, sweep your right fingertips up. Nice. Exhale, curl forward, right hand plants, left foot sweeps back, three-legged dog. And optional vinyasa. Take it or leave it, depending on what you need at this moment in practice. We'll meet in a child's pose. Time to arrive there. Maybe you take a big breath in and release a big sigh out. Ready, begin to walk your hands back up towards your body. Draw your knees towards each other, palms down on thighs. Just take 1 or 2 big breaths. Stacking your ears, shoulders. Then shift your hips to one side, extending your legs long out in front of you. You might give them a little shake. Maybe let your feet windshield wiper to the right and left. Then plant your feet in front of you. Hands hook behind your knee through your heart. Beautiful. Engage your core. Keep the shape in your upper body. So you inhale, arms out in front of you, and then plug your shoulders back into their sockets. One more big breath.
And exhale to slowly lower onto your mat, curling your way down, one vertebra at a time. Hust. Maybe you rock to the right and left, forward and back. Release your left foot to the mat, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Maybe you stay here, energetically pressing your right knee away from you, or maybe you draw your knees in towards your body. You can clasp your hands behind your hamstring or over your shin, but allow your shoulders to stay heavy. If you notice them curling up, try to root them back into the mat. With your next exhale, release your left foot down. Keep your legs in this figure four shape as you release both of them over to the left side of your mat. Press your right knee away from you. Option to open your arms out to a T. Or I sometimes like to bring my left hand to the top of my left foot for a little more grounding. And then extend my right arm kind of to the top or the back corner of my mat. But finding the arm expression that works for you. You might let your eyes gently close or your gaze soften. Starting to wind down. And with your next breath, zip up through your core and send your legs back to center. You can release their cross and walk your feet about mat's width distance apart. Let your knees gently rock to the right and to the left. When you're ready, knees come back to center, feet plant, and left ankle crosses over right thigh. Perhaps you stay here, perhaps this is a sensation you're looking for. Or maybe you invite your legs in closer. Listen to your body. If you notice your attention is wandering, just gently encourage it back to the breath. We're used to doing a bunch of things at once, problem solving, multitasking. So slowing down is a practice. Something that we have to learn to do to simplify. With your next exhale, right foot returns to the mat if it was lifted, and legs rock to the right. So right sole of your foot is coming down. T, maybe cactus, maybe right hand comes to left foot, and left arm reaches out or up and out. Taking about 4 smooth breaths here. With your next inhale, engage through your core, legs come back to center, opening your knees and taking hold of the outsides of your feet to press the soles of your feet to the sky, drawing your knees towards the mat. Releasing your feet. Let yourself relax into Shavasana, our final pose. Your palms may be facing the sky, arms out to the side. You may rest them on your body, maybe hands on your heart or belly. Settle in. Feel your body growing heavy. Feel your breath return to its natural, effortless flow. We'll take about 10 breaths here together. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. There's no rush to leave Shavasana at all. But we'll be winding down our time together after about 10 breaths. Stay here as long as you'd like, or begin to take deeper breaths, and perhaps find movement in your body. You might take a long stretch overhead, or you might find that tucking your knees to your chest is what feels best. Wherever you are, however you feel like moving, take your time as you gently make your way to a seat. When you arrive in your seat, again sit tall. Take a big breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your palms together, your thumbs, as you ground your thumbs into your sternum. Send a thank you to yourself for making space in your day to move, breathe, connect with your body and mind. Thank you so much for practicing today, and thank you for letting me be part of your practice.